Today, African Americans are represented in literature more than ever before, thanks in part to the work of Alice Walker, a groundbreaking author who became the first Black woman to win the Pulitzer Prize for fiction. Born in Eatonton, Georgia in 1944, Alice grew up a daughter of sharecroppers in an era of discriminatory Jim Crow laws. When she was 8, her brother accidentally shot her with a BB gun, and she eventually lost sight in one eye. That didn't stop her from becoming a voracious reader. And she began writing when her mother gifted her a typewriter to use instead of doing her chores. While studying at Spelman College, she met Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and was inspired to move to Jackson, Mississippi and become an activist in the civil rights movement. Here, she started teaching, writing essays, poems, and short stories, and publishing where she could. It was also here that she met her future husband, human rights lawyer Melvin Leventhal. Theirs was one of the first legal interracial marriages in Mississippi. Through her writing, Walker gave voice to the experiences of Black women. Her first book of poetry, Once, cleverly used sentence structure and rhythm rather than rhyme. Some poems in the collection were inspired by a trip to East Africa as a college student. Others focused on the struggles of civil rights in the South. Her early novel, The Third Life of Grange Copeland, was loosely inspired by her parents' struggle to make ends meet. And in Meridian, she explored the tensions between the civil rights movement and her own emotions. But it was The Color Purple, an unflinching account of one Black woman's triumph over physical and emotional abuse, that gained Walker the Pulitzer Prize for fiction, the first African-American woman ever to do so. Walker followed up its success with In Search of Our Mother's Gardens and coined the term womanism as a social theory to describe the contributions made by women of color. Inspiring others, Alice Walker introduced a wider audience to the African American experience. Why do you think it is important for authors to write about their personal experiences?